Hi, and welcome to the Savvy Oiler Club Tuesday night class. We do these classes every Tuesday night. I have this fabulous group of friends that we all take turns every Tuesday night to do a class, and we've been doing it for over a year now. And it's so amazing to have this vault, this library of classes that we can share with the people that we support who use essential oils. And I just love having all of these classes with all of this education. So I hope that you're plugging in and taking advantage of these free public classes every Tuesday night that we're offering you. And we personally all use and love Young Living essential oils. And we have learned so much over the past couple of years of how to incorporate them into our daily lives as moms, as grandmas, as aunts, as animal moms. Just we use them for almost every single thing. And yes, I'm not a doctor, or no, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a practitioner or anything, but I have researched a lot for myself and for my family. And I love being able to go to my little mommy doctor mom cabinet and be able to take care of my kids and feel empowered to do so. So tonight I'm sharing with you a neat little class on banishing the winter blues. Banish the winter blues. And it's going to be a short class, so hang in there and stick with me through this. So first of all, let's talk about what the winter blues are. So winter blues are not a medical term, and people typically they start feeling down during the winter time. And it's usually because the days are shorter, and it's probably also linked to something specific, like you're missing a loved one. I know that on Christmas Eve, when I was at my in-laws' house, I got a little teary-eyed because I missed my parents, and I missed the traditions that we usually do around the holidays that I grew up with. And so I always get a little sad during the winter season around the holidays. And it's normal for that to happen. So that's the winter blues. But then we also have something called SAD, and this is seasonal affective disorder. And this is not completely different. It's very similar to just winter blues, but this is a disorder. It's more severe, like depression. You can kind of compare it to baby blues and postpartum depression. Okay. So then you have the winter blues where you're just kind of sad. And then you have SAD, which is seasonal affective disorder. It's actually a medical diagnosis that is related to the shortening of hours in our day. We're not getting enough sunshine. We're not getting out and about. It interferes with our daily functions. And it also can play a big role in how we function throughout the day. And, when my son, we were coming home from soccer today, and he's like, I just feel tired. Like, I feel like it's already supposed to be bedtime. And it was only 7:00. And I told him, I was like, in the summertime, 7:00 is like bright and shiny. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, that's why, it's affecting you so much. He already feels like he should go to bed. So it often arises and it appears in our life due to the changing of the seasons. And it typically goes away once the days start getting longer. But it's kind of hard to deal with when you're going through that and you don't want to be sad. So we're going to share with you some tips and ideas of how you can banish those blues and cope with them while you're experiencing them during the winter season. First of all, people in the South, and I think all of us on this call right now live in Florida. And a lot of my friends that are watching this video probably live in Florida as well. And lucky for us, only 1% of Floridians experience SAD. They experience seasonal affective disorder in the wintertime. And as much as 10% of the entire population of Alaska, which is probably not a lot. There's probably a lot of people still in Alaska, but not as populated as Florida. But 10% of a little bit of people is a lot of people. They experience 10% of the population experiences seasonal affective disorder. That's a lot of people. So you see how it's directly related to the shortening of days. They don't even get sunshine in Alaska during the winter season. All right, so what does SAD look like? Some people that say that SAD can look like hibernation. Okay. If you think about it, mammals, a lot of mammals, they do hibernate in the wintertime. It's what their body naturally does. But because we have artificial lighting, we have lots of technology all around us all the time, we don't really go into hibernation. We're really supposed to sleep more and eat a lot less in the wintertime, but we do it backwards. We go inside and we stay up later and longer and we eat a lot more. How many of y'all get the winter fluffy during the wintertime? It's actually supposed to be the opposite. You're supposed to get fluffy during the summertime and then hibernate during the wintertime. Okay. So we tend to have low energy. We tend to oversleep, which I am okay with oversleeping because I feel like we're supposed to sleep more in the wintertime. And we put on weight because we are craving more carbohydrates like cakes and sweets and cookies. And think about it, during the wintertime, the fall time, what do we load up on? We load up on all the cakes and sweets and goodies because we have all of the different holidays. It starts with Halloween, and then it's Thanksgiving, and then it's Christmas, and we have all these carbohydrates coming into our body all the time. And sugar can act as an upper, and then it lets you down really, really fast. Okay. So that's not good for your mental well-being as well. All right. So what can we do? Are we just doomed to suffer through the winter season? No, I don't think so. So I'm gonna give you a couple of ideas. Okay. First of all, and this is going to sound very contradictory to what the rest of the world is telling you, but I am going to say, first of all, I'm not a nutritionist. I am not a health coach. I am not a dietitian. I'm just a person who is trying this out for myself. But number one, that I think, not number one, I'm not going to number it, but eat less and sleep more. So I'm actually doing intermittent fasting right now. I started it 2 weeks before Christmas, and it has been so good I have not experienced the winter blues as much as I have in years past. It's been amazing. So if you've ever done intermittent fasting, you go through a detox, you go through this starvation for the first 3 days. I'm not doing it all the time. I do eat some, but you get over that and your body adjusts and you're able to think more clearly. All the brain fog goes away. It is absolutely amazing. Highly recommend it. Do your research on it. So eat less instead of eating more, and sleep more. So eat less and rest more. Get more sunshine. Okay. When the sun is shining outside, go and bask in it. You need that vitamin D from the sunshine. So speaking of vitamin D, increase your vitamin D. Young Living has an amazing vitamin D supplement that I am taking. I am upping and doubling my doses during the winter season. Next thing is use aromatherapy. And that's what we talk about a lot every Tuesday is aromatherapy. Aromatherapy is great for your mental well-being. It's great for battling those blues and the sadness and the anxiety. It's just really uplifting. Your sense of smell has a powerful effect on your brain and your mental capabilities. All right, the next thing is to stick with a routine. Typically during the holidays, we get all out of whack and we get all off our routine, but it's not good for us. We feel lazy and we feel sluggish and we are like, oh, I cannot wait to get all these holiday decorations down, get back to my normal routine, go back to work. Try to stick with your normal routine, even if you're home. I try to stick with my normal routine, even on the weekends, because I don't want to crash when I go back to normal life on Mondays. So I try to get up at the same time every day and go to bed at the same time. All right. The next one is to have more fun. You need to have more fun in your life. And the only person that can control the fun that you have in your life is you. So invite yourself places, get together with friends. I had a friend just today reach out to me and I was so thankful. She asked me to go to lunch with her tomorrow. And I said, well, let's extend it and let's go on a hike. So yes, us 30-something-year-old moms are going to go on a hike by ourselves and we're going to enjoy it. So have more fun, get creative. All right. The next one is to move your body. Move your body. So another thing, stick with your routine. A part of your routine should be your daily exercise and moving your body. preferably outside. Okay. Make yourself get outside. And the last thing is I just stumbled upon it while I was researching today is light therapy. So if you're in a place where you don't get enough sunshine, my brother, for instance, he is a 911 operator who works the night shift. He doesn't get a lot of sunshine. He never gets outside. So light therapy is probably something that he can benefit from. So do your research on that. If you're somebody who lives in an environment where you can't get natural sunshine, you might want to consider some light therapy. Okay. So now we're going to talk about oils because that's what we're here for. We're going to talk about the happy oils, the oils that bring us happiness. Now, there are lots of them. There are so many oils out there, and I can show you my oily shelf, and I'm kind of like an oil hoarder. I'm a minimalist, but not when it comes to oils. So I'm going to keep this list nice and minimal so you can just write down these oils and collect them and have them on hand. So the number one, and you can research this, it's all over the internet, lavender. It is highly effective in creating happiness and battling those sad feelings that you might have. Now on the column where it has the orange numbers, that is, I put the prices up here because I wanted to show you how affordable this can be. So those are the prices without the discount. Those are retail prices. And then the price that you see in black is the discount price when you become a customer of Young Living. So I recommend going ahead and becoming a customer, and you can buy these oils at the discount, 24% discount, by the way, anytime you want. Okay. So for $16.45, you can get a bottle of oil, a bottle of lavender, or you can get the discounted price at $12.50. Bergamot is another fabulous oil. It's a citrus type oil. It's kind of like a mix between like an orange and a lemon scent. It's very sweet. It smells heavenly. I love putting it in the diffuser. I love pairing it with other different oils, like cinnamon or what's the other one that I love that everybody hates? What's that oil called? It'll come to me. The stinky one that everybody, the hippie one. Anyway, my friends will probably hop on here in a minute and tell me what that is, but I love pairing it with that one. So retail price is $18.09, or you can get the discounted price of 24% off at $13.75. Then we have Roman chamomile, which I love Roman chamomile also for sleep support as well as for focus. It's really good for all of those. So you can see how it really affects your brain, affects your ability to rest. This one is a little bit more pricier at $56.25. Or you can get the 24% discount at $42.75. Then you have Ylang Ylang, which is a sweet, it's a very floral, fragrant type oil. And it has huge benefits as far as supporting your heart and your blood pressure and all of that. It's really, really great oil for all of that, as well as feminine support. So at $23.68 retail price, or you can get it at $18 for the 24% discount. And then one of my favorite oils is frankincense, and frankincense is amazing. It's amazing that we talk about frankincense around the winter time and the winter blues and Christmas time, but it's also so great for battling those sad feelings and those anxious feelings. And so for $41.78, you can get it for retail price, or for $31.75, you can get it at the discounted price. All right, so how do you use these oils? Now I gave you 5 oils to collect. How are you going to use them? Because you don't want to just get them and let them sit on your shelf. Well, when I say aromatherapy, think about that. You want to smell the aroma. So simple and sweet, you can put those oils in your diffuser. I say probably 5 to 6 drops, and you're going to diffuse them. You can inhale them right from the bottle. I like to just carry them around with me in my pocket, especially peppermint. Peppermint is really good for my anxious feelings when I'm feeling a little anxiety, or just because when you're feeling anxious, your airways start to close up. And so peppermint really just opens up my airways and helps me start breathing clearer. And then it keeps me from getting that like pass out feeling that anxiety tends to bring on me. All right. So you can just open your bottle and smell them directly from your bottle. You can put a few drops on a cotton ball. I typically don't have cotton balls on my person, you know, all the time. So you can put them on cotton balls and put them around your house, but that's not a practice that I personally do, but some people like to do that. You can even stick them in your, like in your ceiling, in your air conditioner vents, or in your air duct, your intake. All right, so the next thing, put it in the diffuser, and then create an aromatherapy bath by adding several of the drops with Epsom salt to your bath water. So what you're gonna do is get a little bowl, or I skip the bowl altogether. I put some Epsom salt on the side of my tub, put a couple of drops on the Epsom salt, and then just whoosh it into my tub. My boys love taking baths with the Epsom salts. And then the last one is to take them to your massage therapist, or you can do a home massage, and add them to massage oil and have somebody massage them on your back. It's going to be very relaxing and very soothing. All right, so how do you get started? Okay, so first of all, I'm going to share with you how to unlock your 24% discount. Okay, so any of the people or the friends that have shared this class with you, have tagged you, have sent this class to you, reach out to them, because they are the ones that sell these oils. I have friends all the time that say, do you sell oils? And I'll say, yes, I sell. I don't just educate, and I'm not just like the biggest fan of essential oils, even though I am. But yes, I sell them because they've made such an impact on my life that I want to make sure that I get these in the hands of other people so they can experience the same thing. So the best way to do it is to get a 24% discount. I have a membership just like you would, and I get my 24% discount. Been doing it for 6 years. It's legit. So option number one is to place a one-time order of 100 PV. PV stands for product value. It's pretty much equivalent with $100. So go ahead. There's a whole list of those oils. I think all of those oils that I put on there would probably add up to a little over 100. So maybe you can take one off and you can reach that $100 mark. Or if you want to reach out to me or any of your friends, for them to give you some ideas of the oils that you need to have on hand during this winter season, they will give you some ideas. You're not going to be alone. And then option number two is to just choose one of those oils, or any oil that you want. You can change it later on if you want as well. Place one of those oils on a subscribe and save. So a subscription order. So say you want lavender and you want to get a bottle of lavender, which was, let's go back to the price of the lavender. It was almost $13. So say you want a bottle of lavender and you want it to come to you every 3 months, because you're going to use lavender for everything. And by 3 months, after 3 months, you're going to run out, because you're going to use it on bumps. You're going to use it on bruises. You're going to use it for sleep. You're going to use it on your face. You're going to use it for your menstrual cramps. You're going to use it for everything. You're going to run out of it. So you know you're going to spend $13. That's like nothing. $13 every. And that's a small bottle, not these big bottles. Okay, I made it super affordable for you. $13 every 3 months. Okay, just place that one bottle of lavender on a subscribe and save order. You're going to get the 24% discount. So you're going to get it at $13. And then you're going to automatically receive your bottle of lavender every 3 months. How easy is that? It's so easy. Amen. All right, friends, we are going to leave you with that. I hope you enjoyed this class. And if you are experiencing any winter blues or the sad, seasonal affective disorder this holiday season, we just want to be there to comfort you, to be with you through that, and to offer some support for you. All right, we'll see you next Tuesday right here.